shopping, dining, attractions. Learn about Sedona. You're watching Sedona's best TV show. While exploring Sedona, we'll show you directions on how to get to the best places in town. Sedona is broken up into 4 main areas: West Sedona, Uptown Sedona, the Gallery District, and the village of Oak Creek. Most directions will start at the Y, which is located at the main roundabout, where State Route 179 meets 89A. It's named the Y because of the way the junction looks on a map. Discover the best attractions and tours in Sedona up next. One of the most exhilarating and favorite ways to see Sedona is by air. There's nothing quite like it, and Red Rock Helicopters has been doing it for years.
We're operating 2 helicopters here in Sedona full-time. We have a 3rd on standby. Primarily, we operate back in Boynton Canyon, Long Canyon, Secret Canyon, areas that you would not be able to access any other way but by helicopter. It's almost like being on a magic carpet, just weaving in between the formations and truly getting up close and experiencing just the dynamic beauty of the formations.
Red Rock Helicopters is located on Airport Mountain. To get there from the Y, head west on 89A, make a left at Airport Road, and follow the road up the mountain. Say Sedona's Best sent you.
Sky Safari's Grand Canyon West Tour is one of the best ways to get a bird's eye view of Sedona and the Grand Canyon. This awesome tour includes airplane, helicopter, boat, and bus rides, plus a thrilling walk on the world-famous Grand Canyon Skywalk. You won't want to miss this spectacular 6-hour adventure to the beautiful Grand Canyon.
We actually fly you in a fixed-wing aircraft out of Sedona over our western canyons and Sycamore Canyon en route to the Wallapai Indian Reservation. We'll come in and land at a private airstrip there on the edge of the canyon.
Words just cannot describe it.
You helicopter to the bottom of the canyon and land.
Just come close to the canyon walls and it was wonderful.
To be able to go out and go top to bottom without hiking down and back up and or riding the mules, it is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You walk about 100 yards down to the river and you get to board a pontoon boat and you take a short leisurely cruise up and down the Colorado River, and it's quite amazing with 4,000-foot cliff walls. Once you come off the river, you get to board your helicopter, fly out over what we call Quartermaster Point, and that gives you about a 60-mile view of the canyon and river, so it's just phenomenal, the views. You board luxury buses and you get to go out to 2 points on the edge of the canyon. We start at Eagle Point first, where you explore an Indian village, and the village has actually been recreated by all 5 tribes that actually own the Grand Canyon, and they've recreated their native housing. You also get to sit down and watch them perform in an outdoor amphitheater right on the edge of the canyon. It's also where the new Skywalk is, so if you are adventurous and want to get out on the Skywalk, that's your opportunity.
The first couple steps were a little iffy, but once I got out there it was fine, and it was amazing to be able to look down and just see to the bottom of the canyon.
From there you get to go out to Gowanna Point, my favorite place at the canyon there.
To book your Grand Canyon West Tour, call Sky Safari at 928-204-5939 or visit them on the web at sedonaairtours.com. To get to Sky Safari from the Y, head west on 89A, make a left at Airport Road, and follow the road up the mesa.
Whether you're a thrill seeker or not, you can find an off-road tour to suit your taste for excitement with Sedona Off-Road Adventures. Choose from an extreme cliffhanger tour, a Sedona Vortex Hummer, the scenic tour, or the more relaxing winery Jeep tour.
Tasted so good that I had to buy a bottle.
See Sedona like few ever get to do.
If you're definitely looking for that Sedona experience, to be up close and personal with the red rocks and the nature that they have out here, it's the best way to go.
Kids are having a blast with it.
Awesome views.
This is a theater seating type situation here. Everybody has a great view.
The views out here are amazing. I mean, just the scale of the place.
The driver was really funny. He kept on saying jokes and pointing out all the formations in the rocks. Fred Flintstone with Snoopy and a Lucy.
This is an H1. is powered by biodiesel. It weighs 7,000 pounds. It's almost 7 feet wide, 11 feet long on the wheelbase. It's got 17 inches of ground clearance. You can drive them up a wall if you wanted to.
The girls sat in the back, and they're called trampoline seats. They were jumping all over the place and screaming.
The little ones had so much fun. We had a blast. It's awesome.
I would definitely recommend it to anybody.
To book your off-road adventure, call 928-282-6656 or visit the web at SedonaOffroadAdventures.com. To get to Sedona Off-Road Adventures, go north from the Y into Uptown Sedona. They're located on the left on the second floor of the Uptown Mall. Don't go away. Coming up, you'll discover some of Sedona's best shops. Whatever your taste or pleasure, Hillside Sedona will spoil you.
Hillside has vistas and easy access. It's beautiful, it's charming in the day, it's charming at night. It's actually a great place for people to enjoy the art, both outdoors and in.
We're not like the big box stores. We have uniqueness, and I think people are tired of the same old thing.
The owners of the stores here do a really good job of catering to a unique crowd, a higher crest crowd.
Our gallery owners travel worldwide to bring in the best artists in the country.
And it's just a variety of real high quality.
We have trendy boutiques, fabulous furniture stores,
great rugs,
unique specialty shops, friendly restaurants, good food.
Have a quick little beer in Mooney's. So there's a little bit of everything. Anywhere you stand, you can see the skies, the red rocks, and art. I mean, there's no place like it in Sedona.
When you're walking from one gallery to the next, the experience doesn't stop. Throughout the entire complex, we have artwork in the courtyards, we have kinetic sculpture, monumental bronze, water features.
And there's nothing more healing than water. The sound of water, the visual of it moving. It's just the perfect addition to your Sedona trip.
For more information about Hillside and its events, please visit hillsidesedona.net. To get to Hillside Sedona from the Y, head south on Highway 179. Go across the bridge, continue right through the roundabout. Go about 200 yards and you'll see Hillside Sedona on your left-hand side. If you're looking for authentic turquoise jewelry, make sure you stop in and visit the Turquoise Buffalo in Uptown Sedona. There's no other place in Sedona with such a vast array of pure turquoise. You'll discover extraordinary gemstones set in gold and silver with remarkable original designs by owner Jerry Schultz.
All my jewelry is hand-picked stones. I am very particular as to what type of stone it is. I have jewelry from a Kingman mine, King's Manasseh mine, White Buffalo mine.
After carefully selecting the stones, she envisions the style of the settings. Then, she uses the talents of excellent Navajo artisans to produce outstanding pieces of jewelry.
He lives on the Navajo reservation. He comes from a long line of silversmiths.
The results are simply dazzling.
Just the design of the turquoise.
It's amazing.
Lovely.
Well, this is very unique.
Wonderful selection.
We have jewelry for everyone.
I saw a very awesome looking bear bracelet that caught my eye. It's just one of a kind.
Beautiful silver work. I fell in love with my concho bell.
I have pottery, I have copper art. Hopi makes the best Katrina dolls there is.
To get to the Turquoise Buffalo from the Y, drive north on State Route 89A about a half a mile into Uptown Sedona, and there you'll find it on the right-hand side. An amazing gallery located in Uptown Sedona is the Goldenstein Gallery. It's definitely a must-see during your stay here in Sedona.
You know, our artists are mostly local artists, and then Arizona artists, and then artists living in the Southwest region. So we represent all styles and medias. If you look around the gallery, you'll see a very eclectic gallery and some things that are very surprising for Southwest artists. I mean, we do have what you might expect, beautiful red rocks and Oak Creek Canyon paintings, but we also have pointillism and Tibetan Buddhist style art done by local artists. So it's a really rich sampling of Southwestern art. We have artists that are doing some really innovative contemporary Western and Native American work, like David DeVary, who does our Cowboys and Cowgirls with Attitude, a lot of fun Western pieces. We have these fantastic bells by Doug Adams that are from all found scrap metal, you know, so the bell itself is an oxygen tank that he recycles all of them, and it's amazing how beautiful they sound. All of our artists have come to us, and I think it's exciting because we have just about every style and medium imaginable represented in the gallery, from fine art furniture to rugs, jewelry, paintings, of course, in a variety of styles and mediums, the paintings, from very contemporary to very traditional, as well as incredible sculpture. We have something for everybody.
Call the gallery for more information at 928-204-1765 or visit them on the web at goldensteinart.com. To get to the Goldenstein Gallery from the Y, go north on 89A. Go through both lights and it will be on your right-hand side. Discover the best places to eat in Sedona. Up next, Chagru's has been voted Sedona's best seafood for the last 18 years. With panoramic views of the Red Rocks from their deck, this is a popular dining experience not to be missed.
We have the best views in Sedona, hands down. We have great views from inside too. We have a wonderful dining area with a warm ambiance. We have nice dinner music playing. We have wonderful seafood.
We've got seafood that's flown in from around the world. If they pulled it out of the water in Scotland yesterday, we could have it here this afternoon. So fast, you get overnight, you get next day. Our seafood is impeccably fresh.
My favorite is probably the seared ahi.
We offer a Hawaiian ahi tuna. The way it got its name is when ancient Hawaiian fishermen were fishing with this on lines, their lines would take off so fast that their lines would smoke on the edge of the boat. Ahi means fire. We have mesquite grill that's up to 700 degrees. It sears that fish on the outside. Take it off the grill, slice it so it's still rare in the middle, fan it out onto a Japanese horseradish butter sauce.
If you're a fan of sushi, you'll love it.
Reservations can be made by calling 928-282-5300. Chagru's is located at Hillside, Sedona. From the Y, head south on 179, cross over the bridge, and make a right at the roundabout. Head about a half mile and make a left into the Hillside Sedona Shopping Center. Indulge yourself in great American food with a Southwest flair at the Barking Frog.
The Barking Frog is actually, we consider an American restaurant with a Southwest bark. We have the classics. You have pot roast and rotisserie chicken and, fried shrimp and, very classic American dishes. And when we say Southwest bark, we actually consider that border favorites. We have chili rellenos, we have enchiladas, we have the shrimp tamales, which are amazing. Every single recipe has been invented by either me or somebody in this restaurant that still works for us. We don't bring in frozen products, we don't bring in canned products. Everything we do is whole scratch cooking.
There's definitely something new to try that'll make your taste buds go wild.
The plantain crusted swordfish is just, out of this world. And after a few bites of it, you're like, wow, this is, it's an American food with a nice Southwestern spin to it.
We took the, the normal deep fried fish that a lot of people do love, and we decided to, crust it in plantains with mango salsa, chef's rice, and red pepper chili sauce. So kind of more refreshing to get away from that heavy deep fried items.
We got the tableside guacamole, and what a treat. I mean, here they bring out all the fresh ingredients tableside, the server ends up making it up. They add a little bit of their own personality and flair to it, and you get to choose if you want more of one ingredient or less of another, and so you get, the guacamole how you want it, and it was fantastic.
You'll enjoy their large selection of great wines chosen by their talented sommelier that seem to go so perfect with every meal.
And that's one of the things we really do have fun with, is pairing a wine with the dish and giving everyone a whole experience of, from your entire palate as you eat.
Reservations can be made by calling 928-204-2000. The Barking Frog is located in West Sedona. To get there from the Y, go west on 89A. Once you pass the stoplight at Shelby Drive, it'll be about a half a mile up on your right, located next to the Circle K.